the masterful revision, a deep, inspiring guide to Scorpio. Listen to the silence that falls after a storm, to the deep, unseen currents moving beneath a still surface, the quiet pulse in the heart of darkness where all life begins. That profound, magnetic pull, that is the ancient, primordial frequency of Scorpio awakening within you. You are not merely a sign. You are the alchemist of the soul's shadow, the phoenix, the detective, the fearless transformer who turns decay into rebirth, pain into power, and secrets into profound truth. This is not a journey for the faint of heart. This is the revelation of your soul's sacred contract with intensity. You carry the blueprint of resurrection in your DNA and the gaze that sees through all illusions. This is your call to remember who you are, to stop fearing your own depth, to lay down the masks of superficiality, and to wield your transformative will as the regenerative, world-renewing force it was always meant to be. The elemental core, water, fixed, Pluto and Mars. Your essence is water, but you are not a gentle stream or a vast ocean. You are the abyssal trench, the geyser, the untamed waterfall, the profound, pressurized, and potent emotional force that carves canyons and gives birth to hot springs. This is your depth, your psychic intuition, your ability to feel the unspoken truths and hidden currents in everything. You are fixed, the sustainer of water. You don't just feel. You immerse, you obsess, you retain, and you transform from the very core. Your rulers are the god and the warrior. Pluto, lord of the underworld, death, and rebirth, and Mars, the planet of raw desire, action, and will. You are here to destroy in order to rebuild, to desire with ferocity, and to wield your personal power with surgical precision. You wear the colors of scarlet, red, and rust, the hues of lifeblood, passion, and the sacred decay that fertilizes new growth. Tuesday, Mars's day, is your domain, a day for courage, confrontation, and reclaiming your power. Your lucky numbers: 8, 11, 18, 22, speak of infinity, revelation, transformation, and mastery. You find your most profound, soul-level resonance with Taurus, who offers the stable earth for your transformative waters, and Cancer, who shares your emotional depth and builds an unshakable, private fortress with you. The Scorpio archetype, the Phoenix Alchemist. To be born under Scorpio is to be born with a sacred mandate, to confront the taboo, to master the mysteries of life and death, and to emerge from every ending reborn, wiser, and more powerful. You possess a penetrating, resilient, and fiercely loyal spirit that operates on a frequency most never perceive. There is a specific magnetic strength to you. The Phoenix's resolve is not a metaphor, but a lived reality. You are resourceful, brave, and have an unparalleled ability to see the hidden potential, the buried truth, the secret power in any situation or person. Your intense loyalty and dry, perceptive wit make you a friend for life or a formidable opponent. As a water sign, you are in communion with the emotional and psychic undercurrents of existence, approaching superficiality with disdain and using your sharp, investigative mind to solve the deepest mysteries. Ruled by Pluto and Mars, you are on a sacred quest for truth, power, and ultimate transformation. You are learning to balance the purging fires of destruction with the healing waters of emotional vulnerability. To channel your Mars-driven will not toward control over others, but toward mastery over your own shadow. The shadow appears when the fear of betrayal leads to preemptive strikes, when passion curdles into possession, or when your transformative power turns inward as self-annihilation. Your spiritual mission is to realize that true power is not domination, but regeneration. That the greatest courage is shown in the choice to be vulnerable after being wounded. Your strength is not diminished by your depths. It is forged in them. You are the alchemist who must first descend into the dark to find the gold. Mythology and soul mission, the Phoenix and the Scorpion. Your symbols are dual. The lowly scorpion that delivers a fatal sting, and the majestic phoenix that rises from its own ashes. This is the full spectrum of your journey, from defensive survival to transcendent rebirth. The myth speaks of the warrior sent to the underworld, not as punishment, but as the only one capable of navigating its terrors and returning with its treasures. Your soul's lair is the hidden chamber, the research lab, the sacred space of total privacy. A place for regeneration, revelation, and confronting your own depths. But the lesson is clear: you must not stay forever hidden. Your higher calling is to take the treasures you find in the dark, the insights, the resilience, the reclaimed power, and bring them back to heal, to protect, to empower. Your challenge is to transmute your sting into a healing touch, your jealousy into fierce devotion, your suspicion into profound discernment. Your destiny is to be the fearless transformer, the wise shaman whose greatest gift is not a life untouched by pain, but the masterful art of rebirth. Love, sex, and compatibility, the soul merger. In love, you are a passionate, devoted, and intensely transformative partner. You show your love not in light flirtations, but in a soul-deep fusion, a relentless pursuit of total emotional, psychological, and physical union. You need a partner who is not afraid of the dark, emotionally honest, psychologically resilient, and willing to journey with you into the deepest caverns of the heart. You require absolute loyalty and transparency, and your ideal match is someone whose strength matches your own, who can stand in the heat of your intensity without being consumed, and who sees your vulnerability as the ultimate treasure, not a weakness. Your intimate life is a sacred ritual of transformation, an exploration of power, surrender, and psychic merging that transcends the merely physical. It is where soul meets body with unapologetic honesty. Your greatest lesson in intimacy is to learn that true union requires releasing control, that trust is built not through testing, but through courageous offering, and that the deepest bonding occurs when both partners are naked in soul, not just in body. The ultimate partnership for Scorpio is an alchemical marriage, two souls who choose to be catalysts for each other's evolution, offering absolute loyalty, transformative passion, and a safe space where every shadow can be brought to light and loved. Friends and family, the loyal guardian. As a friend, you are the ultimate confidant, the fierce protector, the one who will hold secrets unto the grave and move mountains for those you claim as your own. Your friendships are not casual. They are blood oaths of the soul, built on proven loyalty and mutual depth. You have little patience for small talk, but for the friend who earns your trust, you offer a loyalty that is unshakable and a perspective that cuts to the heart of any matter. In family, you carry the legacy of its deepest patterns, both light and shadow. You may have early lessons in power dynamics, loss, or intensity that forge your resilient spirit. You are fiercely protective of your chosen family, biological or otherwise, often becoming the emotional backbone or the quiet powerhouse that defends the tribe's boundaries and heals its hidden wounds. Career and money, the strategic powerhouse. Your career must be a crucible for your investigative mind, your need for mastery, and your desire to work with power, crisis, or profound change. You are strategic, relentless, and perform best in roles that require depth, focus, and the ability to handle pressure and transform situations. You thrive in fields like psychology, research, surgery, finance, forensics, espionage, or any leadership role that requires strategic power and the courage to make tough decisions. A superficial, politically correct, or powerless position is your antithesis. Financially, you understand money as a form of energy and power, a tool for security, independence, and influence. You can be a shrewd investor, capable of spotting hidden value and regenerating resources. Your challenge is the all-or-nothing gambit, using financial risk as an adrenaline rush or a test of fate. Your lesson is to see wealth as a stable base for your transformative work, building a fortress of resources that allows your power to operate from a place of security, not scarcity. The Scorpio man and woman guides to the transformative heart. The Scorpio man, he is the silent strategist, the king of the underworld seeking his equal queen. To win his heart, you must match his intensity, respect his need for mystery, and prove your loyalty beyond doubt. He gives fierce protection and transformative devotion, and expects a partner who is emotionally courageous, intellectually sharp, and unafraid of the real. He needs a challenge that is worthy of his focus, not games, but a genuine, complex soul to discover. He is profoundly sensual, connecting sex with soul merge. Offer him a partnership of ultimate truth, and he will build a lifetime of passionate, regenerative loyalty. The Scorpio woman, she is the enigmatic phoenix, the high priestess of her own sacred space. To earn her love, you must be utterly authentic, patient, and strong enough to handle her radiant power without flinching. She expects her partner to be worthy of her deepest trust, to see the goddess and the warrior within her, and to engage in a psychic and emotional dance of equals. She is not manipulative but deeply perceptive. She sees what you hide. Prove your integrity, honor her depth, and never betray her. In return, she will offer a love that is fiercely protective, passionately devoted, and powerful enough to rebirth you both, continually. To love a Scorpio is to be invited into the sacred fire of transformation. It is a commitment to emotional truth at all costs, a partnership built on the alchemy of shared shadows and the relentless pursuit of soul-level depth. It requires unwavering courage, radical honesty, and the wisdom to understand that their intensity is not a threat, but the most profound offer of connection you will ever receive. Scorpio, this is your truth. You are not jealous. You are fiercely devoted. You are not secretive. You are discerning with sacred knowledge. You are not destructive. You are the essential agent of necessary endings. Your mission is not to avoid the dark, but to become its master. Not to shy away from power, but to learn its sacred use. The world doesn't need you to be lighter, less intense, or more superficial. It needs you to be exactly what you are, the regenerative, powerful, and profoundly deep heart of the Zodiac. Now step into your shadows. The work of sacred rebirth awaits.